every year when you have a horse for the Derby, it's pretty special because he's the king of the Derby.
Royston has gone in the Derby from Clare Rose.
It is the third Derby for trainer Roger James.
When I first started with him, I sort of said, got to teach me how to win a Derby, and we've done it in Queensland, but haven't done it in New Zealand yet, so hopefully this year's the year.
As they get up down here with 100 to go, Orchestral out wide, swept to the lead, soft in the finish, nice.
Warren Kennedy got off her as a 2-year-old and gave us a glowing report. He'd been riding Prowess regularly at the time and got off her and sort of mentioned her in the same sort of sentence as Prowess, and I thought that was very early in the piece to make that sort of judgment, but he's proven right.
She's too good to believe. Orchestral in tune and won it easily.
In the spring we sort of weren't going the right way, and fortunately we had the support of the owners to just back off her, and it's paying dividends now, and I think that's why we've got her in the order we do at this stage of her career.
Orchestral's looming large for J-Mac. Orchestral went to the lead, shut the gate, J-Mac's back in town, Orchestral has bolted in.
The staff are a massive part of it, and in particular Michaela, our foreman. She's had a huge involvement in both the career of Prowess and now Orchestral. She takes a lot of pressure off Roger and I. She does a wonderful job with the staff and the horses, and I think she really thrives on the pressure of having a good horse and making sure that they're in tip-top conditions. So we're very fortunate to have her, and it's a huge part of why we've had good success in the last 3 or 4 seasons.
I reckon Roger's got another silent achiever on his hands. She's that nice.
It meant a lot because you listen to what James says.
Silent achiever, she's too good, she's a beauty.
Silent Achiever was a very, very high-class mare, totally different to this mare, but to have this filly mentioned in the same light is, it's pretty big.
Gates open, there are from the Eagle Technology, Avondale Guineas. She came away okay, Orchestral, settled back about midfield.
Had her first run over ground in the Avondale Guineas, and she ran through the line and after the line, and I'm very confident that 1.5 miles will just be right up her alley.
And boom, just like that, shut the gate for Orchestral, a class above them.
Craig's feedback after the Avondale Guineas was he was a bit blown away really. He said he thought he was going to win, and then sort of got to the 200 and he said she just kept accelerating, got to the 50, she accelerated more, and he said it was it gave him an incredible feel, so hopefully he's saying the same after the Derby.
We're aware that she's become a bit of a public figure, and it's so good for racing if we can share the journey and give a lot of people joy, hopefully.
The Derby's a special race. It's a real test. It's a test as a trainer and for the horses to get a horse going 1.5 miles at an early stage of their career, normally after perhaps only 6 to 10 runs. There's a lot that goes into getting them to do that.
Hades is going to race in the little fella to win the Derby.
It was the race that when I got my trainer's ticket that I most wanted to win, so I'm never going to get sick of them.
Any Group 1 or any $1 million race is extremely special, but New Zealand Derby is certainly one I want to tick off and hopefully carry on the tradition for Kingsclear Stables.